ground shake.
Hey, what is up everybody? This is Sypher today, back at it again y'all with another Black Ops 4 video here today. So we're here today, I'm going to be talking about what Treyarch is actually doing for the zombies community at the moment, and is actually really good. Treyarch is actually did something really good for zombies, and that is the DLC 2 map pack. As you guys do know, the DLC 2 was Ancient Evil, and the Easter egg and boss has already been defeated, and you're going to be seeing some of that gameplay right now in the background as you're listening to me. So as you guys do know, this map is actually pretty good. I've played it a couple times myself, and it is a lot better than the predecessor Dead of the Night, which to me honestly was a disappointing map. And I'm going to talk about that why here in a second. So now you're going to be seeing the intro cutscene and outro cutscene for Dead of the Night just in the background for you guys, if you have not already. And also because I don't have gameplay of that map at the moment in time of the recording of this video, because I really didn't like that map, my personal opinion, but it was okay, and it kind of had mixed feelings about that map. So personal reason why I hate it is because it is way too confusing, way too tight quarters to be a massive expansion and also have this much buildables in the map. If it was like Origin size and like had lots of good training areas and stuff like that and has as much buildables as it did, it would have been a great and wonderful map. But it just isn't. Dead of the Night just felt too tight, even for solo being. And in the trailer and the intro cutscene, it seemed like it was going to be a lot bigger of a map, you know, to the scale of the cutscene was. And I thought it was be like, okay, we're gonna have this awesome big open dining room and big open front entrance, but no, none of that really was. The entrance was super small, super tight, and it just wasn't enough for me to make it a satisfying zombies map in that retrospect, to me personally. That's my personal opinion. If you guys don't think so or like Dead of the Night, tell me in the comment sections why. Now, I will admit, Dead of the Night did bring us some new zombie types, being vampires and werewolves, and ghosts, which was new to us. You know, we've never seen that before in Call of Duty, especially in the zombie storyline. It was really interesting and really cool to fight them, but I just think it was way too tight and was really not really a good map for chaos, in the sense that it really didn't mean a lot to the zombie storyline via the intro cutscene and the outro cutscene. The only thing that is really kind of important is that Alistair had a party, he was kidnapped from there by the Order, and then he was flown off in a plane. That's it. That's really all that is important. The 4 new characters aren't that important. They're not even that good of characters. They're really kind of dull, boring, and they don't give us enough time to actually care for the characters in that map. So it was alright. They were not as funny either compared to Scarlet, Diego, Bruno, and Shaw, which even then are not even the best of characters fully yet. But they are still better than these 4 that we had in Dead of the Night. And so that's my problem with Dead of the Night. If you actually did like Dead of the Night, tell me in the comment section below why and a few reasons. You know, I think it would be kind of cool, you know, to see how you guys like Dead of the Night. Besides just the cool Easter egg, like you know, werewolves and stuff like that. Besides that stuff, I mean, actually tell me why. Like, maybe you like the layout of the map this way, or whatever. Tell me that in the comment section down below. Be kind of interesting to see that. But honestly, I think Ancient Evil is way better than DLC 1. It has a much better map. The first room is a very good training area. It's so good. And there's 2 other good training areas within the main area of Ancient Evil, being down by the what perk is it? The one before the Tectonic perk. I want to say it's the Zeus perk. By the Zeus perk, that area kind of right there is a good training area, and also where the Sentinel artifact is in the map. That's also a good training area there if you kind of like a more tight, kind of close quarters training area. And the spawn room is a great training area. You know, it's a really big area. And also the gladiator zombie, like the 6-arm zombie, is great. It is amazing. He's very difficult, don't get me wrong, but he's pretty amazing to fight. He's like different, you know, he's interesting in a way. And I really did like him, you know, playing against him in the map. It was very wonderful. And also, the intro cutscene is the best cutscene we've had out of all of the cutscenes in Black Ops 4 so far. my personal opinion, because it relieves the most story, has the most character development, and has a lot of things that you could tie in that story, you know, within the story now. It actually makes sense, in a sense. It really makes a lot of sense. It is really a good map. It's wonderful, just in that aspect. And then you have the awesome kind of like snake serpent area, and that is like another good training area for at least another 2 people if you wanted to. I know that's my favorite area in the map because it has a lot of aesthetic things, and it's really interesting. That area, it's kind of cool, unique, and like all the blood and kind of all of the destroyed buildings and minute details and all that is cool. And also we have the Pegasus, which is freaking amazing how they included a Pegasus into the Chaos Story mode. That is amazing. Honestly, it really is really good. I really like the idea of adding the Pegasus because it brings a lot of gameplay, you know, bringing that kind of like grenade thing that you can pick up, and also how he saves you a lot in the map if you've played the map so far, and also how you can ride Pegasus. That's in, like, you know, in the beginning to get the Sypher area. That is so cool. That is amazing. You know, that's probably that's like my favorite part of the game, of the map. You know, honestly, is flying on the Pegasus, because you feel so cool when you ride it. The first time I played it, I wish I would have recorded it. I really wish I would. I was so excited to ride the Pegasus. I felt like free in a way, you know, like my imagination took off on what they could do with the Chaos storyline, which is amazing. And Dead of the Night really didn't do that for me, but Ancient Evil just has that flow to be a good map. It's a very wonderful map. Kind of reminds me of Blood of the Dead and 9 kind of mixed together. You know, if they mixed together and had a baby, this is kind of what you'd get. You know, kind of the close, tight quarters gameplay in the beginning of Blood of the Dead, but also have the really good, decent training areas on 9, which is amazing. And Ancient Evil, you can easily play with 4 players with those kind of like gauntlet thingies that you can put on your arm, but Dead of the Night didn't have that replayability for 4 players because it was way too tight for 2 players to begin with. There was not that many good training areas, and with 4 players it just feels too chaotic. But Ancient Evil doesn't have that because you can be separate and not be too far away from each other and actually have a good time training with each other. And it isn't hard to get the gauntlets either. You know, it's really easy to get them, to survive in a circle for 20 seconds, kill certain types of zombies, and you get the gauntlet. And then you can go and upgrade it by doing certain things. And that's cool that they gave us 4 unique gauntlets for each character. They each have a kind of mini quest to upgrade them, which is super easy to upgrade them, honestly. And that is amazing that they did that. You know, that is when you know Treyarch is actually doing something good for the zombies community, bringing us more replayability with the maps. And I think Black Ops 4 really needed that replayability with DLC 2. And also that ending cutscene is so great. It's probably the best cutscene I've seen since like Black Ops 3's Der Eisendrache cutscene. I would say that was the best cutscene and had the most character development. I would say is Der Eisendrache from Black Ops 3. You actually get to see the characters communicate with each other and see how they feel with each other. It's amazing. It's the best cutscene in Black Ops 4 right now for an ending. I mean, Blood of the Dead, I will admit, does have a kind of mind-blowing one, but it isn't as mind-blowing as Ancient Evil because it just changes the complete story of Chaos, of the Chaos series, and it makes it actually look like we're going to be going down a good story path, which is amazing to me because I really do want the Chaos story to succeed in what the Ether story is now going to be leaving behind. And Jason Blundell does seem like he's going to be going that way in the next game, or maybe in the same DLCs, another DLC season with this game. I'm not for sure, but it looks amazing, guys. I'm just excited that Call of Duty is actually listening to us, especially the zombies. You know, Jason Blundell is giving us a great, wonderful map that has 4 amazing wonder weapons, and even another one if you count the staff to replace your grenades with Pegasus. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so good. And also bringing us a kind of cool pack-a-punch like thing, you know, like kind of quest thing. I love it. And also bringing us so many new things to Chaos Story Mode that we desperately needed, and that Dead of the Night was lacking. And also it's a great map. It's a wonderful map, great for training, great for 4 players, and it's great solo. And Dead of the Night to me didn't have that factor since it was just way too tight. And its story was lacking, dramatically lacking. But in Ancient Evil, they step it up like 4 or 5 notches compared to Dead of the Night, and it's amazing. The map level detail and the map level design is amazing. I love the flow. It is so good. I cannot stop talking about Ancient Evil, and I really love to play it. And it's just, I can play that map just as much as I play 9 or Classified. It's easily one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 4 right now, which is amazing because I'm usually not one for DLC maps because I feel like they're cheating us, you know, in a way, because I'm like, oh, that could have been an awesome, great first DLC or first map. But this map I feel satisfied with, and that Treyarch actually did right for once and actually was listening to the zombies community and pretty much put everything we wanted in for DLC 2, which was a great good wonder weapons that we needed badly for the Chaos Story mode, and a great map flow and a kind of more trainy, open feeling map. And that's what Ancient Evil provides, but also still bringing the kind of close, tight quarters battle in the beginning, which is amazing. Pegasus, oh my god, I love the Pegasus. I really do love the Pegasus. He's like my favorite part of the whole map. Just saying. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you do have the Black Ops Pass, go download Ancient Evil right now. And if you do love zombies and haven't picked up the Black Ops Pass because you didn't like Dead of the Night, pick it up now because Ancient Evil is amazing. It is super good. Very well. Great map. Anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next episode, next video. Peace out.